Hey guys, this is Lara with Esports, and today we have Vitality's Crownshot here with us. You just got back into the LEC after finding yourself teamless for 2021. How was it for you to begin the year knowing that you would not be in the LEC?
Obviously, it was like a bit of a shock, I guess, because I slowly came to the realization that it's gonna like actually become true during off season. But I was talking to a lot of teams, and then it just slowly like kind of fizzles out with each one of them, and then I slowly realized, and I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna try to work hard, and train to get back. But yeah.
All right. When joining Vitality, you replaced Comp. Today, LS said in the broadcast that the issues with the team are not in the bot lane; they're elsewhere in the map. What do you think you're going to bring to Vitality at this moment that the previous player wasn't able to?
Well, they did have a lot of issues in like mid to late game shot calling and decisiveness, and I do believe I bring that. Even though maybe like today we still lost because of mainly like mid game and late game issues, but I think with time it will get better, and I can say that in scrims it does look pretty good. So I think it just takes a bit of time. I understand why LS would have the opinions he has, or like the fans would have the opinions they have, but I think a player can bring more than just their role. They can bring like leadership and like different perspectives and all of that. So I would say, that's pretty much it.
Maybe LS is a little bit upset you won't be going to Korea after all, you think?
maybe, but I think he'll be just fine.
All right, fair. What about joining Vitality was appealing to you rather than going to Korea and experiencing the solo queue over there and creating content with Nemesis?
Well, I felt like I was at a step in my career, like I just came off from having a pretty decent split, I would say, where I just really wanted to play. And of course, there's always the chance of obviously going to Korea and playing solo queue, streaming, creating content, and then getting a team in summer. But even though the team is not doing so good, I believe the organization is a good one, and I understand their long-term vision. So I just wanted to take on this challenge, and playing is still where like my passion is. So it just felt like it makes more sense to me. That's what I would say.
Sounds good. And what about playing with your new support? What's Labra different when it comes to like, comparing him to Limit?
I mean, I think they're quite similar in the sense that they're kind of very open-minded. Where like I don't have to hold back when I say, "Oh, I think you messed up here. Or I think we should do this." Obviously, it's like still very, very early stages. I've only scrimmed with the team for 3 days. I came here on like Monday night, and then
Wow.
everything was like very, very fast. So I think there's still a transition period. Like a lot of teams, they've been playing together for what, more than like a month now or something. So I think fans should like expect to see improvement for sure. But yeah, I like him as a sport. I think he's very mechanically talented, and I like Limit was, and he's also very open-minded. So I think there's no issue there.
What was your process to approach getting back into shape on such short notice? I mean, 3 days, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I just try to talk to the coaches and try to watch a lot of odds and replays, and I think it's for sure. I can confidently say I'm not at 100% yet, but I think I can be in a bit more time for sure.
All right.
So, yeah.
And what about your routine when you were not playing LEC? I know you kept up streaming, and I guess that's fairly structured, but I know at least like at SK Gaming there was a set schedule, and you guys would like your day was basically set in stone, and you would scrim at a certain time. You would have like a perfect routine. How did that work out for you? Did everything get kind of lost and doomed? I knew it.
I can't say my routine was perfect, but I tried to keep it up like to a certain degree. But there were some like nights where I went to sleep like a bit late, or I was playing solo queue or something like that. But generally, I was still waking up around like 9, 10-ish. So I don't think it was that much different. Just I guess the streams got replaced by either solo queue or streaming, which, you could say it's different. And obviously it's a bit different when you're in a team and you're constantly hanging out with like 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 people, around you. Than when you're like home, because it's obviously much different environment. So I think that was a big change. But yeah, I mean, now I'm back. So I would say I'm still getting used to everything here because everything just happened so fast. It feels a bit surreal, like I was not playing and then I was like, okay, I'm going to go to Korea. I'm going to be there for a few months. I was just waiting on my visa, waiting. And then boom, it's just like Vitality approached me and then they want to sign me pretty much. They want to try me out. And then after the first tryouts, they want to sign me after like the second game. So it just happened so fast that it still feels very surreal to me. Like, I'm not gonna lie and be like, oh, this is like so normal, I'm like dealing with it. Seems like another day, but no, it is a bit weird, I must admit. And I'm still getting used to everyone in the team and the different team dynamic, because it obviously is like quite different than it was in SK. Obviously, like I was in SK, I was the longest member in SK, right? So like my position there was different. Here I just joined. I'm like the new guy in the team, so the dynamics of the team are a bit different, and I think I just need to get used to this as well.
I'm sure you'll be in charge in no time. All right, thank you, Crownie.
Thank you.
Have a good one.